I don't know if you've been following of late the saga of over 240 or 250 South Africans stranded, marooned in India.
Now, hundreds of South Africans stranded in India, desperate to return home. They are scattered across the country and are desperate, having run out of money, medicine and hope.
So India went into lockdown 2 days before South Africa. South Africa and India have banned all international travel to help curb the spread of COVID-19.
Sadhana, how are those who are stranded managing under the Indian lockdown?
With great difficulty. I think my situation is a little bit different to the people in the rest of the country because we literally have access to nothing. We're in a very rural area of the desert, so there's a little vegetable market that we have access to every day, which we survive on. But other than that, we have access to nothing. But for the other people, I think the challenges are far greater because they were staying in hotels and backpackers which have since closed and they've had to find other accommodation. And even those that have had the opportunity to remain cannot pay for it anymore. And then there are the additional challenges of medication running out, money running out. There's just so many things to be taken into consideration. And, you know, I have to say that patience is running thin, nerves are frazzled, emotions are running high, depression is setting in.
I'm Lotta Loof. I'm stranded in India in the lockdown. I'm a South African resident. I have stage 4 cancer. I've been without my chemo for 6 weeks. I need to go home. I want to go home.
I'm from Newcastle in South Africa. I've been locked down here in India for the last 60 days. I am fed up. We are lacking all amenities. As you can see, the little room that I'm forced to live in, running out of medication, etc. I'm begging our South African government and the Indian government to please come to our rescue and send us back home to South Africa.
We're begging the South African embassy and the Indian embassy to help us get back home.
Actually, I am in an area where there is absolutely no essential stores open. Life has become very unbearable, especially being stuck here with a toddler.
Please help us come home. It's a dire situation out here. We just want a flight to get back home. The only reason why I'm still managing to stay here is with the help of strangers and people across the world that have tried to help me, but I don't know how long that will last, so please arrange for us for the airports to be open and for repatriation flights to happen.
Stuck in India and I would love to go home. Please open the airports. Just open the airspace. Let us please come home.
We are on a farm currently working in exchange for accommodation. We've run out of funds to support for our food, so we rely on the local community to support us on a personal basis.
We've now been here for more than 2 months. I'm grateful my daughter and I have each other.
The extra flight and accommodation expenses are very overwhelming.
I am from Durban, South Africa. We are stranded in India. We have been in lockdown for the last 40 days.
I am from South Africa and I am stranded in India and I would really like to go home.
South African government, please arrange repatriation and get us home as soon as possible.
I've been stuck in Mumbai, in India for I don't know how long, over 5 weeks, with no idea of when I'll ever get home or when there'll be flights. I haven't seen my wife and kids in however long. If there's anything that can be done, please, we need to get back to our families.
Please bring back our dad, we miss him.
I am Charlene and this is Divya Radhika. That is Divesh.
Please help us to go back home.
I understand that it's very hard to organize things for us to get a repatriation flight, but it would be very nice if we could at least get some information and hopefully in the near future obtain a flight to get home to South Africa from India.
Although I must say it's been very difficult to be away from our family,
I have two 85-year-old grands who somewhat depend on me, and please, South African government, if you can, please help us get home. And anybody else who is able to send word in the right way, in the right direction, please help us come home.